It's going to be a long night, but you have come on a great night because it's officially Budget Eve. Yes, and Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has flagged additional support for those working from home, which is great news. And if the current polls are any indication, he'll be one of them for the next 4 years. Of course, it's the Treasurer's big night. Jim Chalmers will hand down the budget tomorrow night. Now, we all know what Jim Chalmers looks like. I just thought it would be more entertaining to show you a photo of Mr T. Or to keep in budget theme, Mr GST. Now, it's not just me who is excited. Treasury has even been running a countdown to the budget. This is real, by the way. That is a real graphic. They're counting down to the budget, electric. Now, the budget is expected to offer a cost of living relief, which is great news for everyone. Personally, I've found the best way to alleviate the cost of living is an old rich uncle dying. By the way, I have a countdown clock for that as well. Now, the government will also offer energy rebates to small businesses, which is great news for us here at Channel 10. Can't come soon enough. Now, in other big news, roast lamb is no longer Australia's #1 national dish. That's right. Wow. Some big roast lamb fans out there. The meat pie, as you would have seen there, is now officially in the top spot, which is surprising to me. I think we all know that Australia's national dish is a pad thai delivered in the rain by a hard-working immigrant. And it might be just me, but I think that a bit unlucky wild mushrooms from country Victoria missed out. I notice you're staying well out of this, Kit. Well done. The Tasmanian AFL club unveiled their new mascot on Tuesday. That's right.
I am.
There we are, Kitty.
There I am.
What did you just say?
There I am. Before makeup, obviously.
Well, that was on Tuesday, and no Tasmanian child has slept since, by the way. That's Rumman, who finally answered the age-old question, what would happen if a Tasmanian devil had sex with a piñata? In other news, Friday was the International Day for the Elimination of Racial Discrimination. Just the one day. That should do it. No, to be honest, I've always thought eliminating racial discrimination might be a little trickier than that. Of course, you all know the old saying, Rome wasn't built in a day, which you'd understand if you've ever had an Italian builder. Not going to lie, that was just right. That's right on the line in the modern day. So let's see if well-known Italian comedian Santo Ciallaro, what he thought of it. Amazingly, that took Santo 11 takes, by the way. I'm not going to lie. This Wednesday marks 25 years since Vladimir Putin was elected president of Russia.
Woo! Yeah, let's hear it. Big fan, big fan.
Yeah, big surprise you're a fan. You dressed like one of his generals tonight, Kit. That's great. 25 years. Doesn't time fly when you're having journalists killed? There's always a lot of speculation about Russian elections. Are they free and fair? And Putin has always been quite clear. Citizens are indeed free to vote for him as many times as they want. To the US, where Donald Trump has declassified the remaining JFK files. Many have noticed that the documents are hard to read due to a combination of age, bad photocopying, and one large bullet hole. Donald Trump also claimed this week that Joe Biden's January 6 pardons are void, as Biden was unaware what was being signed because he signed them with this, an auto pen. Once again, that is real. That's an auto pen. And when asked to comment, former President Biden replied, "I'd like a chocolate cone with sprinkles, please." But of course, the big international story this week, and I've been wanting to say these words all day, to German bird news. Woo!
Bring it. Bring
And,
it.
well, Kitty, you'll be happy. Pigeons in Germany are being tricked into taking the contraceptive pill to reduce the population. Male pigeons are complaining, saying it feels better without it. Also, this news really ruins my chances of fathering the first human-bird hybrid.
No, it doesn't. You can fuck a goose. Don't give up so easy. Come on.
All right, I'll stay strong. I suppose it's funny news for everyone except me, who's just bought shares in a tiny bird condom company. That money's gone. Hey, and I'll just point out, by the way, that all those pigeon jokes were written by the Autopen. So just keep that in mind. And now enough German bird news to Bulgarian football news. And a soccer player, Petko Ganchev, was honoured with a minute's silence. Which there was only one problem. He was still alive. Yep. A graphic there would have actually helped us, I'm not going to lie. Wow, the studio audience had a minute's silence for that joke. That's great. Sadly for him, his wife had already moved on, much like I'm going to move on. And sadly, this week, though, we did lose boxing legend George Foreman. Yeah, who died at the age of 76. No boxing footage of George, obviously. And in accordance with his wishes, before his body is cremated, it will be grilled equally on both sides. We've got a great show for you. Felix Cameron and the Wheel of Segments back with more Sam Bank tonight.